We're just gonna wait for everybody to log in. You guys all went quiet. Oh, people are coming in. Hi guys. Make sure you guys swipe to the right to share this broadcast. Hey guys. Okay. So tell me if I'm on the right side of the screen. I'm not sure if I'm doing that right. Am I on the right side? Are the comments going on the side of my face? Yes. Oh, thank you, Steph. That's so nice. Hi, guys. Hi, Jana. Christina. My models are all making fun of me right now because it looks like I'm talking to myself. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Grandma. You guys, the models here. I have a few of them with me today. Hey. They're all going to be answering your questions about what teenagers are into, what kind of things work for them, marketing, and how to best reach them in your target market. So, who are they? Okay, I guess I should introduce them.
We're strangers.
She found us on the side of the road.
I swear.
She offered pizza.
I bribed them with pizza.
Yeah.
What Studio 12?
Yeah, wow.
This is 2015, right?
Okay, so that's Jordan Lane. He's actually... This is Addie. There's Annika, we call her both. And then there's Mark. So we wanted to bring in 2 boys and 2 girls so that you can have a well-rounded when you're asking questions for your senior models. I know, I have to flip and then, okay, anyway.
That's selfie landing.
So we're here at the studio today. I'm at Studio 12. We're located in Napa. I'm a senior photographer in the Napa Valley, and I have a huge senior model team. We have 43 models this year, and this is something that I love to do, and I love building relationship with these kids. So this is your chance to ask them anything that you want to ask them about social media, about marketing. Oh, sorry. What I mean by senior is high school seniors, not senior citizens. Yeah, not senior citizens. These are senior high school students. And during their senior year, we form a team and they get to be a part of a big, elaborate, creative shoot and just part of stuff throughout the studio all year long. So I want you guys, we're going to open it up for questions and answers. These kids are going to answer any questions that you have. So get your questions ready. And oh, it's close to Sacramento. We're very close to you. We're about an hour away. So I'm going to start if you guys are ready. Are you guys ready? Yay? Oh.
No.
Hang on, let me grab my pizza.
So my name is Sarah. My name is Sarah Lane. I am the photographer behind Studio 12 and Sarah Lane Studios. I teach, I mentor, I'm a photographer, and you can follow me. I think I posted my handles before, so you could watch it in the review or the replay. So we're going to start asking these kids some questions. So I'm going to try and keep up with your questions. They go really fast on the screen. So if I don't answer your question or address it, make sure to type it again, okay? So make sure you're sharing this broadcast. Swipe right to share with Facebook. And then you can also catch it on YouTube for the replay too if you miss out. So let's start with a question.
Yeah.
There's the models. There they are. So somebody wants to ask, what colleges are you guys applying to?
I'll start. I'm applying to UC Davis, UC Berkeley, UCLA, University of Virginia, Cornell, and Brown.
Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Anybody else?
Pulls out lists.
I know, right?
UC's Berkeley, Davis too, Irvine, UCLA, Santa Barbara, stuff like that.
Can you tell they like California? So let's start with Somebody said, "Wow, she's got a high GPA." These are good. These are really good kids. Good
Not
kids.
me.
Okay, so here's a good question. So what do teens like for your welcome bags? Like if a photographer gives you a welcome bag, what do you want to see in that?
Food.
Oh, food.
Money.
Well, it's cute when there's like food, I guess, but like when it's branded by the person.
Yeah.
Like if you gave us like
Yeah.
lollipops with Studio 12 on it,
Uh-huh.
something more personal than
Yeah.
just like food, but like still food.
Yeah, they like food.
Or like the shirts.
Oh,
I
did you
love
guys
that.
see the shirts? Let's see. This is the Studio 12 shirt. The boys don't have them. They love their shirts. That's perfect. Okay, so what do you look for when you're choosing a senior photographer?
I look for like experience. I look at like mostly on like their Instagram and Facebook pages, and I see their work, and I see like comments of like if they had fun, if they didn't have fun, if they enjoyed it, if they were like, oh yeah, it was okay. I mean, awkward, but yeah.
Yeah, so social media.
Yeah, social media is a
Are
big
you a
part of it.
stalker? Like, do you
I
stalk
stalk
them?
a
She
lot
looks
of people.
stalker.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of creepy.
Okay, and so Megan's asking, what is the best form of social media to advertise to seniors?
Instagram.
Instagram or
Yeah.
Twitter.
Instagram or Twitter.
Oh, Twitter too. Okay,
I'd say
Instagram.
Instagram because I only have an Instagram.
I don't use Twitter.
I don't use
Yeah,
Twitter.
I feel like Instagram and it's mainly pictures.
It's mainly
That's
pictures.
yeah.
I use Twitter more often now. I don't know why. I just go on there so
I
often.
don't understand Twitter. I know it sounds weird.
They keep
You don't
updating it.
understand a lot.
I'm old. I'm a senior citizen.
It's so ridiculous.
Senior.
So, how do you find photographers on Instagram? How do you find them? Are you guys using hashtags or?
I
Well,
don't use hashtags. I just like look at
Yeah.
the people like when my friends post pictures and then I like see who took the photo.
Okay.
Then I like look and then I look at all the pictures.
And then stalk them, and then go to like their followers and stalk them.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
I think the best way to like reach out like the most is for the people you take pictures of to like, hey, let them know like you can post this on Instagram.
Yeah.
Tell people, like tell your followers about it, and that way, so your followers or your clients' followers can see the pictures and then go to your page, and it's like a big chain.
So like word of mouth and like with your friends taking pictures.
Yeah.
Got it. There's a lot of questions popping up here. Somebody's asking, was it easier or harder to rep a photographer as a senior model? Like, as a senior model, was it easy for you to represent Studio 12, or was it hard, or how would you answer that question?
I feel like it was easy.
Because it was so
Easy.
fun.
Yeah, it
and
was
it
so
was
much
so
fun.
easy.
You could just
I
go
feel like if
post
the
photos wherever.
experience
Genuine.
wasn't
Yeah.
as good, I'd be like, oh, I don't really want to like advertise this. But since it was such a fun experience and like we met new people,
You
Uh-huh.
want people to be jealous of you.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Basically.
All right.
Wishing they had the same experience.
all right.
How do you share with your friends? What do you say to encourage them to use your photographer?
She's the best.
She's the best.
She's so
You
nice.
must- you have to go to her.
You show them like pictures and then
Yeah.
it's like they want the same experience.
You
Like,
Oh,
the
okay.
same kind of pictures.
Yeah.
Where it's like just everything's perfect and then the pictures come out so well then they like kind of know.
Then they're like, I want those pictures too. Like, where do I go?
Yeah. So, when you guys repost your pictures, like for your, do you prefer it to be watermarked and have the senior photographer's name on it, or would you rather it just be your image without watermarking?
I would want the watermark,
Yeah.
but not so that it like goes across the whole picture.
Yeah.
Probably just like in the bottom right hand corner.
Yeah, just like
Or
in the
the
little
bottom.
piece of it, not like in the center.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like the whole like watermark going across
Kinda
is just
defeats
I
really
the
just
purpose.
like I like
It
it
defeats the
center,
purpose
you
of
know,
it.
like little.
well.
Like how you
I
do
like
it,
it
like
like
little at the bottom,
Yeah,
like
that's like
really
perfect.
Yeah.
tiny, like name logo. Like I like that instead
Yeah.
of like
Because then it shows
Yeah.
it's like professional, but not like
Out
bad.
there.
Like
It's not
'cause
like
it's not
too
like you can't use
obnoxious.
it.
it doesn't ruin the photo.
Yeah.
Okay, so, what social medias are you guys on the most?
Instagram.
Instagram, Twitter.
Twitter, yeah.
Oh, I
Snapchat?
also like the Snapchat. I
Yeah.
love when you do
Oh,
Snapchat.
yeah.
Snapchats are
That works
yeah,
so well, and I think it's really unique because I don't know a lot of other
Yeah,
photographers.
and
who
a
do
lot of
that.
like my friends who didn't do like pictures with you like follow like Sarah Lane Snapchat just so they can like see the process and they're like, oh my gosh, it's so much fun.
Mhm.
How
Yeah,
cool.
like a bunch of people at school are like, oh, I know what your dog's name is because my mom is like on Snapchat all the time.
Please don't say that to me in public. Thank you.
I don't even know your name.
Who are you?
Okay, so this is a good question. What main reasons do your friends give you for not using your photographer and going to somebody else? So, like, if you have a friend that books somebody else in the area instead of using your same photographer, why do they say they do that?
Because they don't think they can get in to
To be a senior model?
Yeah.
Or it's because they just don't, they have someone else that they already know. Like if they are kind of family friends with someone,
Yeah.
or they know them as a teacher, not a teacher, but yeah, a teacher kind of. It's like there's different kind of pathways, but that's just for other people.
Okay. And does price play a factor when you guys are choosing your senior photographer to you, or is it more your parents?
I think it's more my parents.
It's
Well,
more my parents. It's more my mom.
Okay, what's funny about his comment is that I am his mom. So any comments he's making, he's like, yeah, anyways, just so you know. Okay, so what time of day are you guys most on social media?
Morning and night, and during school.
During school and after school.
Before school.
When I'm waiting in my car, in
Yeah.
the morning in the parking lot.
Whenever there's like free time.
Usually when I wake up.
Yeah, just to check the phone, check
Yeah.
out a notification.
Yeah, like from 8 to from like 6 to 8 when you wake up, and then like from like 5 to like 12.
Anytime, really. There's no set
That's like
schedule
prime.
for
Like
me.
I think like 8 o'clock is prime.
It's 8 o'clock, gotta check Instagram.
Gotta post, gotta check.
Yeah.
So Terry is asking, are you guys on Periscope?
Nope.
We are not Terry.
Not on Periscope.
First time
Sorry,
I've ever
Terry.
scoped.
Yeah.
I've never scoped.
Scope.
Would you guys freak out if you didn't have your phone for a day?
No.
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 I've been without a phone for about a week. Once. It wasn't even bad. It was actually really nice to just take a break.
I like just got an
be out.
iPhone this year, so like my whole life I've like sat in a corner while everyone's like, oh look at this. I'm like, hi. So I'm pretty good without a phone.
I forget my phone everywhere, so I never have a phone.
So do you guys not like Periscope, or did you just not know what Periscope was?
We have no idea.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was.
I knew about Periscope, but I'm just not into the whole live streaming
Oh, that's a
thing.
good
Yeah.
question.
So, I don't know.
You want to be anonymous, I see.
Yeah, I do.
So does it bother you if photographers post ads on their Instagram feed?
If they're of other people, no. If it's like someone you know,
Yeah.
it's cool.
How about if they're like advertising for something, or
Advertising.
like
what?
say they're advertising for a Periscope or for a call out, like we need models for something, or they're advertising senior sessions or something like that.
I mean, if it's like if it's advertisement for like, hey, we need models, I would talk to your own team first.
Unless you don't have one.
Unless you don't have a team.
If you don't have
Oh,
a team,
good
you're-
question.
But advertisements are
They're
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
What-
cool to see.
What about discounts? Like if they're advertising discounts?
Those are always.
Discounts
Oh,
are
good
always
idea.
good.
Okay. Wait, there was. Oh, so what is something that a photographer could do on social media that would cause you to unfollow them?
If they have like a preachy tone, or if they're like kind of condescending, you can kind of tell by the way people post and what they post. Their personality, like if they're kind of like, if there's negative connotations, then I'm gonna unfollow. Or if it's just like the same thing over and over again, or if they,
Yeah. Like
Like-
repeats.
yeah.
I feel like also if they like had like a really big problem with another photography group and like put that on the internet, that would make me unfollow them because I'd be like, I wouldn't want that as like I'm representing that. I wouldn't really want to represent that.
Also, I know it's not a huge deal for most people, but something specifically to me is if like a company only does one gender or like
Oh,
only
yeah.
focuses
Yeah.
on females or only focuses on males, it just makes me like uncomfortable, and it like I don't know, there's something about
Yeah.
it that just doesn't feel right. So
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
like, yeah.
as long as you're including everybody and like you're not like one way or the other, then it's more easy for me to follow you.
I agree. And Like also if there's like I'm all for like everyone having opinions, but if someone's posting like super direct like either like politics or religion or something like really like focusing on that, I'm not going to want to follow that. Not because I don't believe in it, but it's because it's such a public thing. It's just not like for everyone.
One of the photographers was saying, "Great info, you guys rock." So what about overposting? Would you guys unfollow on Instagram for overposting from a photographer?
Depends on what you see as overposting.
I don't really think
Like 3 posts a day, or
I feel
like
their
normal
job
photos.
is to take photos and to like advertise their photos and show people what like they do and how beautiful their models are and the people they take photos of. So I feel like.
But if you post like 5 photos in a row of the same
Person.
just
Break it up.
It's a little
like just overposting is fine as long as you aren't doing it of the same person each time.
And if it's like right after each other, like you can do one at like 8 in the morning and 12, then like 3, then
Just
like
spread
5,
it out.
and like 8. Yeah.
Yeah, just spread it out.
Because I don't want to be like looking through the feed and be like, oh, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one. And
Yeah.
like, okay. Well, yeah.
So how do you guys feel about talking to your friends about Studio 12? Do you find it hard, or is it something easy to do? And how do you guys do that?
I mean, right now it's kind of a popular topic, especially with senior portraits. So a lot of the time, like you'll even see people like coming up to you and asking like, "Hey, why should I do this?" Or like, "What's the difference between this company and this company?" Or just stuff like that. But also you hear people talking about it, and that's a good way for you to just go up and be like, "Hey, Studio 12."
Yeah.
So what made each of you guys apply to be Studio 12 models? What made you want to be part of a model team?
My mom is no, my brother actually did the modeling program, and my best friend's brother did it, and they all like loved the experience. They're like, "Annika, you have to like at least apply and go for it." And when I kept like proceeding on to like the next steps, I was like getting really excited for it.
Yeah, definitely friends just giving great reviews, and it just pushed me to try something new. And
I feel like
looks like I
past
love it.
models have a lot to do with you like doing it. Yeah, because people come to you and like, "Oh, is that fun?" Or like you could say, "Hey, you look amazing. Do this."
Also, I know it's like my mom is the one who runs it, but the reason I wanted to do it and the reason I liked it so much was because I've been helping out with it throughout the years that it's been going on, and I've been able to see like all of the past photos and like how each senior model team turns out, and it just is really appealing, and like I haven't seen one bad picture, so.
I feel like your end of the year like your end of the year like party where you get to invite lower classmen to come so they can try out
Thank
the
you,
next
Laker
year.
Girl.
That like is really good.
Yeah. So what if a photographer, how do you guys prefer to talk about the studio that you got your pictures taken at? If a photographer like gave you something to hand out, would you hand something out, or would that be awkward, or how would you rather quote unquote market for them?
I would prefer a digital copy.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not like one to hand out stuff to people, because that kind of seems like almost intrusive, like because people are like, "Whoa, like don't hand me stuff."
Yeah, I didn't ask
But
that.
like if you post it on social media, like Instagram, Twitter, anything,
I'd be like totally fine.
Then
with
it's
that. I
like-
think that's the best way.
Yeah.
it's like easy for you because you post it once and then everybody can see it, and it's just always there.
And just like saying like text me or find me at school and I can give you something, but like actually going out and like handing them out without people asking is a little bit much. But I think if people ask and come to you, but if you already put it out there like on social media, or like if your friends are like, "Can I get a deal? Like how do I contact the person or the photographer?" Then like they'll text you or they'll find you.
Yeah.
Also, I would recommend like with the digital copy, giving whoever you're giving it to some information like on
more details.
pricing, especially. Like I have people coming up to me always asking about pricing, and just like how you set it up, and just basically making sure they know the step-by-step process of being on your team, and
Yeah.
that.
Awesome. If you don't have a friend in a model program, what would draw you to a new photographer? Like, say there's a new photographer in town. What would draw you to somebody new? How would you find them?
I think if they reached out or it's kind of like hard to like start new and not have anyone on your team that knows everyone. So I would say like maybe try to put something in like a school bulletin or something, like I don't know, just like a different form
Yeah.
to try to reach that age group.
Uh-huh.
Be outgoing and just try to draw
Yeah.
them in as much as you can.
Yeah.
Also, like, I would, as like mainstream as this sounds, I would like support public events that are going on
Yeah.
and like just show up. Say there's like a community service public event thing that was going on. If you just show up and help out, that's one, advertising for you, and two, showing the people that you're a good person and that your heart's in the right place. So
And take pictures of it, like go to the community service things or like go to like school dances or something and say like, I'll take your photos, I'm like a professional photographer, I'll take them for a discount
Oh.
right now, and then it's like
yeah, help out with just events.
Those are good ideas,
It's a
you
good way to
guys.
start.
Those are really good. So what do you say when your friends ask if like about pricing and are they so expensive, or what do you say in response to that? Like when your friends
Yeah,
are
every
It's
time
worth
I say
it.
it's worth it. Like,
it's way worth it. It's like a memory, and it's just a snapshot of your like a changing time, like a coming of age. It's just
Yeah.
it's so monumental. You have to.
Senior year is a huge milestone for a lot of people, and so
That's where
because not a lot of
changes.
people get there, and not a lot of people can finish, and to like have that and be like, I finished. Like this is like, it's like a good feeling inside.
yeah.
Yeah. So what keeps you wanting to promote Studio 12 all year? Like after the big photo shoot, what keeps you involved with Studio 12?
A lot of things that keep us involved is like events like this where you come
Yeah.
and you
You
talk
ask us.
about it, and then there's also outside modeling opportunities, and you know, it doesn't end with the shoot. Like there's a bunch of fun things that we have.
There's always going to be something
Yeah.
next.
Yeah, there's always something to look forward to.
So what was your favorite highlight of being a Studio 12 model?
Probably meeting everyone.
Oh yeah.
Like,
just getting together.
The awkwardness and
Yeah.
taking photos with some random guy and be like, hi. Like,
Let me just hold you while we're under a blanket.
That was too much. It was like just the awkwardness and
Yeah.
like funniness of it. That was
Yeah.
probably the best part.
I like the VIP party. Like
That's always so much
that's
fun.
Yeah.
Probably the best part is sitting with your friends and being able to watch the big reveal and
Yeah.
seeing
Your
all.
friends freak out.
Yeah.
They're like, you don't look like that all
Yeah.
the time.
Can you describe what the VIP
The VIP
party is?
party is basically like we rented we reserved the
One
time set at a winery, and it was all outdoors, and each person got to bring like 5 friends,
Yeah.
and there was food there, and
Games and like prizes
games.
you can win.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, there's competitions and stuff.
Popcorn.
And then after
They're-
I don't know why I
More
remember
food.
They're all about the food.
after
Oh,
all
it's the worst.
after all the food and stuff, you would go, and there was like this huge outdoor seating area on it.
It was kind of like a
hill.
theater, but an outdoor
stage.
theater, and like it projected all of your pictures, and all your friends would like sit around you and be like, "Oh my gosh, you look so not like yourself."
Yeah.
But like, still at the same time you do.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, it was just like this. There was a bunch of
it
slideshows.
was
and it was-
good vibes.
Yeah.
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 Good vibes.
Yes.
Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Good vibes.
2 arrows.
Yeah.
All right. Are there any more questions? Do you guys have any more questions for these kids? They are waiting. Are parents invited to the VIP party? Actually, they are not. We keep that only for students and their friends. Are they rewarded for referrals? Yes, we do have a referral program. For each model that sends a referral, they get $100 credit towards their order, and then their friend gets $100 credit for their order for each referral. So, activities that the models do throughout the year together. We have the VIP party, which is probably the biggest event that they do together. The shoot itself, we've tried to kind of put some different model events together.
Yeah.
Um,
Bonding.
Coachella.
Yeah, and we talk a lot on social media together. About how many referrals do they get? It really. I'm going to talk to you guys for a second. Hi.
She's like, they're being ugly.
So I would say on average, each model probably sends in about 5 referrals that we document anyways. A lot of times referrals come and we don't know who they came from because they don't name drop, but I would say we get a lot. We get a lot of exposure from our senior models. Are they all from the same school? The kids, no.
That's
We,
the best part.
yeah.
From different schools, everyone's so different. Everyone has a different personality. And
Yeah.
kind of like everything.
yeah.
You don't know what to expect.
So we represent about 15 schools throughout the area. Thank you, Crystal. I love you. So they come from like 15 different schools from an hour and a half away surrounding us. And that's part of the best part. They get to make new friends with kids that are their same age that go to different schools that they probably wouldn't have met otherwise. So, yeah. Average number of referrals per model. I said about 3 to 5. I know, I feel super selfie right now. Do you guys have any other questions before we sign off? I can put it back on them.
What's Jordan's Instagram?
Stop.
Oh, they want to drop their Instagram so you guys will follow.
Jagger wants to move like me. Jagger word. Like Jagger.
Any other
wants to
questions?
move like me. Like Mick Jagger without the Mick.
No?
All one word.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for signing in and watching us today. We loved having you here, and we hope that we answered your questions and helped give you some more information about senior models and how that can work in your area and how to best reach the teenagers in your area. So if you're watching on the replay, awesome. Make sure to share this with your friends so they can tune in and get info too. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys later. I have a feeling I'm going to do that awkward try to turn off where it just flips the camera. So I'm going to try.